Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video guide for Ark Survival Evolved. Today in this video, folks, I'm going to be showing you what I think is the best way to tame an Arthropluera. So if you guys enjoy this video and find it useful and informative, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. And of course, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. So, as I said, I'm going to be showing you how to tame an Arthropluera. Now, Arthroplueras generally tend to be found in caves. However, on the Scorched Earth DLC and on the Ragnarok map, you can find them out and about. So on the Scorched Earth DLC, you'll find them in the desert, and on the Ragnarok map, you will find them around the volcano. Now, that does work to our advantage because we can set up a taming trap to help us, of course, tame the Arthropluera. Now, in terms of taming, you can do it in two ways. You can use a ghillie suit and Bug Repellant. The Arthropluera's preferred food is the broth of enlightenment, and it does require a saddle to ride. So let's have a look at what level requirements you'll need to have for the saddle. Here it is, and these are the items that you'll need to craft the saddle. So in terms of taming it, the best way to do it if you want maximum taming efficiency is to get the broth of enlightenment. As you can see, it does not show up here, and that is because it's crafted in the cooking pot or the industrial cooker. Now, obviously, it does have its own recipe, and I will bring up an image of what you need to put into the cooking pot or the industrial cooker. So it should be coming up right now. And as you can see, it will require a death worm horn or a woolly rhino horn, as well as black pearls water. It will want 10 meho berries, 2 carrots, 2 long grass, 2 savaroot, 2 citronelle, and a death worm, as well as 1 pearl and water. So that's what you need to do to craft this recipe. Now, down there are some Arthroplueras. There are quite a few things down there, but we're going to clear out the area. That is very important. You want to clear out the area that you will be taming it in, just so things do not complicate the taming process. You want to have maximum taming efficiency, and for this we will be setting up a trap. Now, I'm going to be using a metal trap. You can craft it out of stone if you want to be more resource efficient. As you can see, there are loads of stuff around here. Now, do bear in mind that on my server I do have the spawn rates doubled compared to the official server, so there will be double the trouble. And for that reason, I will be clearing out the area, and then I will show you how to set up a trap. Now, this is going to be a pitfall trap, as that is my preferred method, and the greatest danger will come from the mantises, as they do aggro from quite a distance. You don't have to use a ghillie suit, and you don't have to use the bug repellent with this method, although I do recommend it, as it does tend to keep all the nasty creatures away from you. They are all bugs, and so it will give you that extra breather. So with that being said and done, let's get into the trap itself. So we're going to put down 1 foundation. Once the foundation has been put down, we are going to go with 3 walls high all the way around. Any lower than that, the Arthropluera will be able to get back out. You will see why we go with only 1 foundation. It's quite important not to have any more foundations. And so we'll do this. Now, I'll bear in mind, you can use this trap to kind of drop the Arthropluera in there. However, when I last played on official servers, and that was maybe 2 years ago, you could not pick up dinos on PvE servers. So this is going to be a pitfall trap. Next thing, we will need some ramps. So 3 ramps going up to the hole of the trap. So it's kind of like a tube sort of deal. You want to place the ramps all the way around. I'm just trying to see where my Arthropluera, or where my target is, all the way around, and from all possible angles that you may possibly be kiting the Arthropluera. Now, this is a very interesting trap because you can use it for multiple creatures, such as the Aranea, which is the spider, as well as the mantis, and pretty much all of the bugs in the game. So I've got my traps set up. First things first, you want to aggro the Arthropluera. Now I'm going to clear out this area because these guys will not be fun. They will complicate the situation, especially the snakes. Okay, I think that's the one that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line myself up with the trap and line the Arthropluera behind me. Then I'm going to walk up the ramp, kind of all the way to where the hole is in the tube. At that point, my wyvern will be hovering. Of course, you can use a RG or a pteranodon, but you will need something fairly strong to kill all of the other creatures around. So just walk up the ramp. Now, as you can see, my wyvern is hovering. Now, the Arthropluera has lost aggro. It does do that. It does have a very short attention span, so do bear that in mind. That's alright. We can always line it up again. Now, the problem is we've got some snakes and spiders coming in for some fun, so we got to get rid of these guys before we deal with the Arthropluera. So we'll just carry on with these. They do tend to spawn. I have accidentally bit it. That's fine. That's not really the way you want to kite it, but whatever. It'll do. Oh no. It's killing the... Oh, for God's sakes. These things keep spawning. So that is one of the problems that you will encounter, and I'm glad that I am dealing with it so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now, I want to wait for the Arthropluera and the mantis to kind of split up. I'll get rid of the mantis. Drop all of the stuff that I picked up because I am quite heavy, or my wyvern is quite heavy. Okay, we got its attention. So what you want to do to get its attention is you want to dismount your wyvern or RG to get it to aggro on you. I am on top of the hole. As you can see, I cannot move, so I'm going to fly and jump in front. The Arthropluera is now in, and we know it's in because its head is sticking through the box. It should not be able to get out, and obviously the Arthropluera will not be tameable whilst it is aggroed on us, so we need to fly out of render distance. Once you cannot see the trap and the creature inside it, you'll want to wait for about 5 to 10 seconds. And of course, the Arthropluera is a passive tame. It is a hostile creature if you get too close to it, and it will attack you. So this is where the trap comes in handy. I'll wait for about 5 to 10 seconds up here. Then I'll make my way back down. The Arthropluera should not be aggroed anymore. It should not be attacking the structures. While it's doing that, we cannot tame it. Also bear in mind that while it will not aggro on us whilst it is in the box, it will aggro on us if we kill another Arthropluera close to it. For this, you will not necessarily need a ghillie suit and bug repellent, although I do recommend it simply because it will keep the other creatures away from you whilst you are trying to tame it. Now, for the purposes of this video, I will be using the Broth of Enlightenment, and I will not be using the Bug Repellant, just to show you how it works. Now, in terms of taming it, as I said, it is a passive tame, therefore we need to get up close to it and feed it food. To do that, you place whatever food you want to feed the passive creature, the passive tame, in your last hot bar or action bar, and then walk up to it and feed it. Now, with the Broth of Enlightenment, as you saw there, it is pretty much an instant tame. However, the Arthropluera does also like the spoiled meat, and it will require a few more nibbles of that in order to tame. So obviously, if you want a perfect tame, Broth of Enlightenment is the way to go. You don't have to go inside with regards to getting it out. You just use one of these wonderful cryopods to the bit that's sticking out, and voila, there you have it. Now, I'm kiting in another 150 Arthropluera. This time around, I will be taming it simply on the spoiled meat to show you how it works. Okay, and then we land here. It's gone in. Now it's time for us to go all the way up out of render distance, wait 5 seconds, come back down, and then start the taming process. Okay, so I can't see the trap anymore. Let's put the spoiled meat there. We'll wait for a bit, and then we start going back down, and the Arthropluera should be alright. As you can see, there are some other creatures around there. Hopefully we can sort these guys out before they cause any issues. Now, because you will be using the spoiled meat, it will take more feeds for it to tame. So What you need to know here is that the distance between the first and the second feed will always be longer. After that, it should go rather quick. Okay, so the area is clear. And let's start the feeding. You can feed it from pretty much any part of its body that is sticking out, just to kind of show you it's not that difficult. So as I said, now it's a bit of a waiting game. We have quite a bit of waiting to do until it wants the second feed. Alright, this guy should be nearly ready to tame, and as you can see, it now wants to eat more frequently. Obviously, I recommend keeping an eye out on your environment while you are doing this, as things may sneak up on you, or as in my case, it may just simply spawn on top of you. So obviously you do want to be ready and prepared. Okay. So we'll just wait this one out. It should want its next feed pretty soon. There you go. I'm always just looking around just to make sure nothing's sneaking up on me. Now, the nice thing about the Arthroplueras is that they can damage structures, including metal and tech. And that is with the use of the spit. So it is a acid spit, therefore it will apply damage to metal and tech structures. It is definitely a good PvP mount to have if you want to take on a metal or tech base. Also, it's important to know that the Arthropluera's maneuverability and turning radius is quite bad. It does not like to turn. It will do, but it's just really dodgy as well. And that is pretty much it. I mean, it does not have a lot of HP, it does not have a lot of carry weight, but it is good at melting players' armors and melting bases as well. So that is kind of why you would want one of these creatures, apart from the fact that they are pretty cool looking. With that being said and done, that is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment for myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.